Let's be real with ourselves. Steady state cardio sucks the big one and takes forever to do. That's why today I'm going to show you a very simple approach to training that allows you to burn more calories and thus more fat using sets that only last about 1 minute. So if you're tired of prancing around for what feels like an eternity on a treadmill or stair climber and want a more effective approach to initiate both faster and more dramatic fat lipolysis, aka the process we have of converting fat for use as fuel, then check out today's video. What's up, meatheads? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Today I'm going to give you 3 solid reasons why, in regards to fat loss, doing more high-intensity interval-based training is an extremely valuable tool you can use for leaning up and increasing your overall level of conditioning. These are the major reasons why I've personally added this style of fat loss training to my program and all of my other clients' training programs who are wanting to lean up as well, and also form the basis of why the Anabolic Fat Loss ReBoot that I've put together for you is such a powerful tool for you to use in regards to faster overall weight loss. Speaking of that, if you want to go into even more detail with this type of training, be sure to get your free copy of it on the first link that you see down in the description box below. So real quickly, before I share with you the high intensity fat loss workout we're doing today, let's go over these benefits I'm talking of and discuss the simple rule of thumb to follow when doing them to assure the best and fastest fat loss results. First off, when we're talking about high intensity interval training, you have to understand that the reason why they are so effective for fat lipolysis, or as I said, the process of breaking down fat for fuel, relies on the emphasis you place on the execution of the exercise that you're doing. In other words, do as their namesake says and use some intensity. How much intensity? To get the best results from this style of training, you need to make the circuit consist of more demanding multi-joint exercises. Think compound, body weight, and free weight based exercises done at 80 to 90% of your VO2 max for 1 to 2 minute bursts, followed by 2 to 4 minutes of recovery for a total of, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes. Or in layman's terms for you, do circuits using compound exercises in a moderate to high rep range and in a manner that forces you to exert energy at about 80 to 90% of your body's maximal ability, so that you're left with screaming muscles and an elevated heart rate that makes it difficult to breathe or talk at the end of the set. Follow these simple rules, and a workout that lasts just 20 minutes instead of, let's say, an hour will lead to both faster and greater utilization of fat as fuel than using steady state cardio as your exclusive fat loss training tool can, which is exactly, at the end of the day, what we're shooting for: faster fat loss and faster overall utilization of fat as a source of fuel. So now that we know the simple rules to follow for this style of training, let's go over what benefits the research shows we'll get with it. First, and probably the best argument for incorporating in high intensity training, it will lead to an increased oxygen deficit in your body, which results in increased release of fatty acids in the bloodstream for use as fuel. This is known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or what some people refer to in the fitness community as the afterburn effect. In a nutshell, when you hear a lot of marketers or infomercials out there talking about burning fat long after you've already left the gym, this is what they're talking about. Second, and more impactful in regards to cumulative fat loss for us, is that the increased intensity of our training with these circuits leads to an elevated metabolic rate and testosterone levels, both of which are extremely powerful tools our body uses for the purpose of utilizing fat as a source of fuel. And third, in regards to overall performance as well as ability to just look good in our birthday suit, you have the increased anaerobic capacity or muscular endurance that we have in the weak point muscles, which can lead to greater strength in the core lifts and muscle maintenance, neither of which are possible when relying exclusively on steady state cardio as your means for fat loss. With all that said, let's now put it all into practice and show you exactly how you should be executing these sets. Remember, as the name states, focus on intensity. The general rule to follow is that after the last rep of the set, if you aren't breathing hard and find it easy to talk, you didn't use enough weight or you didn't do enough reps. Keep the intensity high and the rest between sets low, and you'll get the badass results that I promised throughout this video. Hey dude, thanks for checking out today's high intensity fat loss tips and routine. If you have any questions about this subject or any others that you want me to cover in another video, be sure to let me know by firing off those requests down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to hit that thumbs up button letting me know I'm providing you what you're looking for, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of the future videos I'm going to be hooking you up with that show you how to improve how you look and your overall performance inside and outside of the gym. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.